my way up.
Yeah, congratulations, and let's get started. Here are the 4 finalists for Best Use of Color. In this category, it's all about the balance of sophistication and flair. And
it's go time for the Pelicans here at home. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Nurkic.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Here are the starters for Las Vegas. Jaylen Brown out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Zeller. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Hayes in at power forward. And for New Orleans, they've got Jamal Murray. Nurkic is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Hayward in at the small forward. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Las Vegas. Here's Brown. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Brent, 2 explosive backcourts. When you were playing, who was the toughest guard that you found to defend?
Well, I would start off with a guy named Allen Iverson. And the reason that I start with that, the reason I start with Kevin is I just saw the back of the jersey all the time, so I remember Iverson clear as day. But if I went deeper, I would tell you guarding the Hall of Famer Mitch Richmond at the time when he was playing for the Sacramento Kings. They would run an offensive set, much like for Reggie Miller, multiple screens by a bunch of guys who were big and strong. That was not good for me to try to fight through those kind of screens. But if you gave Mitch Richmond 8 inches, 2 points.
And Richmond was strong and had bulk to his body.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Kevin.
I can see the bruises. Mitchell passes to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hayward comes with the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Pelicans now. Last game for Las Vegas, they picked up the W against the Clippers.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
Well, the last time it was about feeding off of the glass and getting rebounds to ignite the offense, and that came up big for them. Great opportunities to get out and run.
Here's Mitchell following the score by Jamal Murray. Jackson, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Murray against Brown. Beyond the arc. And that's good. Jamal Murray for 3. Murray's got 5 now.
And some deep range shown there by Murray. When the D leaves him alone from there, it's pretty much going in.
Barton against Brown. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic big and blocking.
Here's Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now here's Zeller. He picked up 12 points in their last win again.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 block shots over the course of the game.
Moving it up. Murray finds Hayward. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Putting defenders in tough spots is a trait of Hayward's game. I mean, he gets his man on the back foot and forces him to either foul or give up the easy one. And New Orleans, not the largest market, but a lot to like about living in the Big Easy.
You just said Big Easy in New Orleans, and I saw Kevin Harlan's head whip over here because I know what he's thinking about. Food, baby.
That's right.
Food. But whether it's music, art, architecture, New Orleans has a tremendous culture.
Now, here's Mitchell. Las Vegas again missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Hayward missing again.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Here's Hayes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Mitchell. Here's Zeller. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Down low. Here's Nurkic. That shot, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pelicans lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for Las Vegas, we've got Hayes. Mitchell is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Zeller, and it's Jackson in at the 3 spot.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Hayward, finished off the break.
Well, Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind, but really hung in there and didn't let the score get out of hand.
Here's Zeller. Nurkic with the block. And it's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Mitchell.
And guys, it's inevitable over the course of a season that a player will have his ups and downs at the free throw line. And he's on a downswing this month. The percentage has dropped off, but I don't think it'll take him long to bring it back up.
Barton surveying the floor. Now here's Nurkic. And in the game with Memphis, he did not play well. Here's Murray. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Brown. Pass to Mitchell. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Well, that's an awesome dunk from Will Barton on that possession. You got to be aware of his athleticism sneaking up on you.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Brown outside. This one for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. At the number of trades now starting to involve stars. It feels like the league's power balance is always shifting to some degree.
Yeah, and I think organizations that are trying to stay ahead of the trend, Kevin, might think about, we might have a star for just 2 years. How can we get the next one? Backside of that, Kevin, is a lot of these star players are signing deals that are not extending to 4, 5, 6 years. You can't even do that anymore. So you get a guy for a couple years. What he wants to do is maximize his earning potential for 1 or 2 seasons, become a free agent again, and then look around the league where opportunities not only to win, but to also cash in. That's what's happening in today's game.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Get a feeling like that play was designed for Will Barton to get contact and get himself to the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Barton. Here's Brown. He picked up 36 points in their last one again.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Here's Hayes. But they recover it. To the paint. Goes up again. Nurkic with the block. It's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession. .50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell wide open.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
Murray against Brown. Murray, no good.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And that one drops for him.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Brown against Murray. To the inside. Here's Nurkic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, put that one away with the contact. And I'm not sure, Kevin, there are times when maybe he doesn't even feel it.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They did jump out to a lead in the opening. And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Nurkic is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Hayward in at the 3, the small forward. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Barton against Mitchell. Nurkic kicks to Murray. Down low, Barnes. Magnificent rejection. And he gets it back. Clock at 4. From deep.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Kicks it to Barton. New Orleans moving it around. High post, Nurkic. Hits the target from 18 feet. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the night. And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making.
Pass to Nurkic. He kicks it to Murray. Over Mitchell. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Jackson dishes to Brown. Shoots from 12. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. Murray, the pass to Barton. Barnes trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Barton's got 8.
Will Barton actually showing signs of strength, willing to take those shots. You know, the defense is all over him.
Mitchell looking it over. Dishes it to Jackson. Hayes the pass to Brown. over Barnes. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Got to respect the take-charge attitude that Barnes is showing right now.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Mitchell outside. Back to Brown. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
It's his first trip to the line.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
New Orleans in the lead.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Barton outside. Murray finds Hayward. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good.
And Brown just using his big body well.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Pelicans lead by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for Las Vegas, we've got Brown. Jaren Jackson is out there with Hayes. Then it's Cody Zeller. And it's Mitchell in at the point. Barton outside. Takes the 13-footer. They get the rebound. And Nurkic gets it to go. Nurkic has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for New Orleans. Barton against Brown. Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there. Inside. 6 to shoot. Here's Brown. And that one hits back iron. Pelicans leading by 3. The feed now to Hayward. And Hayward at the stuff.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
Well, Las Vegas shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Mitchell passes to Zeller. He dishes it to Brown. Good on the shot.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Murray against Brown. The pass to Nurkic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Free throw good.
Nurkic is a double-double machine every night. There's not a lot of teams right now, Kevin, that are equipped on their roster to handle the kind of size that Nurkic can bring.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hayward against Mitchell. Hayward with some nice D. New Orleans leading by 5. Here's Barton. And again, no good by New Orleans.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Murray for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got the lead up to 6 now for New Orleans.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Murray surveying the D. He feeds it to Nurkic. Banked in off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
Like that from Murray right there. When he's passing it like this, it can make him so much better and so much more open.
Here's Mitchell. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Passes it to Nurkic. Back to Murray. 5 to shoot. And taken away by Brown.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And an intentional foul right there. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And what a luxury if Murray can play both guard positions. A perfect blend of shrewd passing and some fearless shooting.
Here's White. Misses the 3. Murray outside. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.